Oh man. Oh, what's up guys? Got Dave here, and dude, it's freaking cold this morning. It is so cold. I mean, California cold. It's like 46 or 40, like 44, 45, 46, somewhere around there. And I am freezing my butt off. Not used to this cold weather. But anyway, I figured I would start the video out by talking about last video, in case any of you were wondering, like, what the heck is Dave doing shooting a gun instead of giving me a motorcycle tip? And I just wanted to make that video because that entered me in a contest to win a free air gun. And that's what I was actually shooting the pumpkin with. Was not like a real gun, not like a powder burner, but it was an air rifle shooting little lead pellets. And that's just one of the hobbies that I have, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot cheaper than shooting a real powder burner, that's for sure. It's about 9 cents per pellet instead of like $2.50 or $3 for like a round of rifle. Yeah, so it's big difference in cost, like if you just want to go out to the range and shoot groups or whatever, you know. And they're a lot quieter, so you can shoot in your backyard or like at a property or something, and not have to worry about people complaining. Versus like a real rifle, you actually have to go to the range and pay money, like pay like $20 to go there and shoot. So it's cheaper in that aspect too. But I don't know, I just figured I would put out something different, and I haven't really had too much to talk about as far as motorcycle stuff, and I haven't really been riding too much lately because my wrist has been messed up. And like, I broke my wrist like 23 years ago when I was a little kid at the BMX track, and it never healed. It's what they call a non-union of the scaphoid, and I'm gonna have to have surgery for that in maybe like a couple months or so. And once that happens and I heal from that, then I'll be riding more, and hopefully I'll put out some videos, you know, start dedicating some more time to the channel. But I'm just like out of ideas, you know, like I've done like over 700 videos or so, and I feel like I've touched on almost every subject that I could think of. So I really don't know what else to make videos about. That's why I always tell you guys, if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comment section and I will make a video for you about whatever you want because I have no more ideas. But anyway, I figured today I would talk about riding in the fog, because it was really foggy this morning, but it's kind of clearing off now, you know. Probably by like 10 or 11 it'll be clear. One of the things about fog, and I saw a video, like a safety thing about fog a long time ago, and it was just, you know, in relation to cars, but it applies to bikes. And they were talking about how when you're riding in fog, it makes you feel like you're going slower than you really are. And so what happens when people are riding in fog is they go faster. They actually speed up because they feel like they're going slower. It's like an optical illusion or something. And so my advice, you know, or my technique, or whatever you want to say, like my advice to you and my technique that I do is, when it's foggy, I just slow down. I just take it easy, you know, just naturally, I give myself more following distance behind the car in front of me. You know, I watch out more, you know. And usually when it's foggy, your visor will fog up too. You know, the GoPro doesn't do it, but right now the inside of my visor is a little bit fogged up. And that's also adding to the look of how foggy it is. So that's my advice to you, is just anytime it's foggy, you just slow down, because it feels like you're going slower than you really are. It's really not all that foggy here, but I think when I get down to the other side of the valley it will be. I'm going down here because there was a house in my old neighborhood, supposedly across the street from my folks' old house, that burned to the ground last night. And from what I heard, the house next door got lucky that it didn't burn down. So, because the fire was just like so close to it, you know. It's like you only have like whatever, like 3 or 4 feet between your house and your neighbor's house. So, you know, let's go down this way. But anyway, you know, like, I hope I didn't piss you guys off by putting out a video about shooting a pumpkin versus about riding a motorcycle. But honestly, it's like you could Google, like go up in the search, not Google, but the search window of YouTube, like, and type in "Got Dave" and then whatever, you know, "Got Dave kickstand" or "Got Dave brake light," "Got Dave," you know, clutch. Like I think I've made a video about everything. So if there's something I haven't made a video about, let me know in the comment section and I will bang one out for you, that's for sure. And always use your signal. That's another thing. I mean, I'll always do it anyway, but especially like if it's a rainy day, if it's a foggy day, if it's nighttime, anytime visibility is like a problem, use your signal. Always. All right, let's cruise down here. This is the neighborhood where that house burned down last night. Ooh, dang. Hey. Stuff. It was crazy. They said that a couple of the kids that live there, I guess like a guy owns it but he doesn't live there, and all of his kids live there, and a couple of the kids got in an argument over who was going to get the house when the dad dies, and the one kid was like, well, nobody's going to get it, and he dumped gas all over the bedroom like floor or whatever, which is like that room over on the right side, and lit the place on fire. And that's why that side of the house is the most damaged, because that's where it started and that's where all the gasoline was that he dumped in the room. So he's going to jail. He ran out the back and hopped the fence, and then the cops let the dogs loose on him. And the canine dogs took him down, and he's going to jail for like attempted murder, I think, or something. I don't know what they're going to get him for, but it's going to be gnarly. I know arson's a pretty bad charge too, so not a smart kid. All right, I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna freaking kick it and get me some breakfast. I just wanted to come over here while it was early and while it was a little bit foggy and make a video about fog and just talk to you guys about what's going on in my life and my channel and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.